All right, friends, so we are here to continue our learning of Eureka Grade 5 Module 2, this time looking at Lesson 16, specifically using divide by 10 patterns for multi-digit integer division. We kind of talked about this in Module 1 at the very beginning of the year because we were doing our modules out of order, and now we're going to really apply it to this multi-digit sort of premise. All right, so of course, make sure that you're pausing and rewinding as you need, so that way you can have appropriate understanding, and of course, make sure that you have something to write on and write with, so that way you can be working out the problems with me. So we're going to be using place value disks, place value chart, and then finally using unit form to help us solve these problems. All of these strategies are great strategies for you to use. All right, so if I have 340 divided by 10, so let's start by doing our place value disks, okay? So I'm going to have 340. So there's 100, there's 200s, there's 300s, and then I'm going to have 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so I'm doing 340 and I'm going to divide it by 10. All right, 100 divided by 10 is going to give me 10. 100 divided by 10 is going to give me 10. 100 divided by 10 is going to give me 10. Each of those 10s divided by 10s is going to give me 1. So what is it going to be? It's going to be 34. We can see this in our place value chart as well, remembering what we talked about in Module 1. When I'm dividing by 10, or I'm dividing by a multiple of 10, I'm going to the right on my place value chart. I'm moving one place value since I'm just doing 10. One multiple of 10, 1, 0. So everything's going to move over 1. I'm going to get 34. That's where you come from. Some of your families might talk to you about crossing through the 0. That's where that comes from. All right, let's go ahead and move on to another, and let's look at that unit form. Okay, so let's go ahead and, I'm clicking the wrong thing. There we go. All right, so we have 1,400 divided by 100, okay? So when I'm thinking about this, I can think about 1,400 as 14 hundredths, because I know that's what my place value means, divided by 100. Okay, well, 14 divided by 1 using my distributive property is 14. 100 divided by 100 is going to be 1. So this is going to be 14 ones or 14. Again, when I'm having that place value chart, here's my 1400. This time I'm moving over 2 place values because it's 100. So moving over all the way to there to get 14. I'm crossing through those zeros because I'm doing that 100 divided by 100. All right, let's go ahead and move on. And for this one, I want you to go ahead and pause and try to solve this one, and then come on back once you are done. Make sure you're actually solving it. All right, so we are back. So let's go ahead and think about this. Okay, so I'm going to use my unit form to help me. So this is 18 thousandths divided by, I did the wrong thing. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. All right. Okay, let's try this again. Sorry about that. All right, so this is going to be 18,000. I'm just going to do a TH because that seems to be better for us. Divided by 600. Okay, so I could have also thought about this if you wanted to. You could have done 180 hundredths divided by 600s, because 18,000 is the same as 180 hundredths, because there's my 180 hundredths. Okay, 18 divided by 6, let's go ahead and do this in a slightly different color. All right, so I have 18 divided by 6, that's going to give me 3. 180 divided by 6, I know that's going to give me 30, because I have 18 divided by 6, and I have that 0. All right, thousands divided by 100. If I have 1,000 divided by 100, remember, I can think about how many hundreds are in 1,000? 10. So this is going to be 3 tenths, or 100 divided by 100, that's going to be ones. No matter what, I get that same final product of 30. If I had done my zeros shortcut, 180 divided by 6, that gives me 30. Again, that's the same as this unit form right here. All right, let's do one more, and then we'll go ahead and move on to our practice. Again, go ahead and pause and figure this one out. All right, so we have 25,000 divided by 50. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and think about this as 25 divided by 5. That's going to give me 5. Then I have 1,000 divided by 10. That's going to give me hundreds. Oh, that is terrible. That's going to give me 500 or 500. Again, that's because I have my 25,000s. There we go. Divided by my 5 tens. 25 divided by 5, that gives me 5. Thousands divided by 10. I have 1,000 divided by 10. How many tens go into 1,000? 100. So I get my 500. All right, friends, please make sure that you have pause, rewind as you need it. Let me know how I can help you, and then go ahead and move on to the next stage in our practice.